Good evening.
Hello.
Okay, hey guys, welcome to the weekly
Detox
with
Lee
and Dee.
Welcome to the weekly detox with Dee and Lee.
Okay,
Welcome back to our channel.
So this week, detox and cleansing, soul cleansing, is
We want to talk about ghosting. It's something we've all experienced, whether it's happened to us or we've done it to somebody else, and we just want to talk about, how that happens, what goes down, and like share some of our experiences. And hopefully you guys have some experiences you can share too.
And hopefully we can figure out a way to stop ghosting. And maybe it's okay, maybe it's not. Who knows?
Let's talk about it. Ghost. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. What is ghosting, Dee?
Okay, for those of you who don't know, ghosting is when somebody that you're seeing, talking to, or just romantically involved completely cut off all contact and stop responding to your messages and avoids you.
They ghost. It's not like an actual ghost talks to you or like comes into your room and then leaves. I mean, I guess a ghost could ghost too, but that's another video.
Wait, what? Okay.
We're not talking about the souls of those who have passed on. We're talking about a thing that people do when they don't really want your company anymore, but they don't necessarily feel the need to tell you, or they feel they can't, or for one reason or another, they don't tell you. So they don't respond to you. Your attempts to reach out to them are ignored.
But honestly, I've ghosted more than I've been ghosted, and I won't ghost unless it was somebody that, I barely know them. We don't run the same circles. We don't have the same friends. Like, I'm not gonna bump into you. And I feel like I don't owe you an explanation. And also, when I've ghosted, it's usually like they disrespected me in some way. Or they, like, for example, if a guy, we went out and he stuck me with the bill, I'm ghosting him. Like, there's no reason for me to talk to him again. Or he said something disrespectful that I didn't like. Or he just, whenever he dropped the hint that he's not somebody that I want in my life as a friend or a person, I just ghost. And I never thought anything was wrong with it at all.
I mean, I definitely have ghosted as well. But it's usually more of a situation where I don't feel comfortable with that person, or they have done something to me or disrespected me, or done something that I felt was intolerable, and I would just drop it from my radar. Like, you just don't exist to me anymore. I don't purposely not talk to people, but it's just like, if you're not set to be in my life, then you're just not gonna be.
That's it. But apparently, I think some people out there are ghosting people they've known for years, which
Apparently.
That's messed up. That's so messed up. And what they're saying is that ghosting is the worst way to break up with somebody, and it hurts a lot.
It does hurt.
I've never thought about that before.
I mean, I've been ghosted. But when you're in the dating world, especially nowadays, where everything is so easily accessible, you have so many options out there. You've got Tinder, you got OkCupid.
Bagel and coffee is something.
Bagel and coffee. A coffee meets bagel. There you go. You got Bumble.
Happening or something.
Is that the one? Is that the black one?
No, there's a black one. Yes, what's the black one? Just type in black singles, you'll find it.
Yeah. Grindr.
Ooh. There's a lot.
It's a lot. But since we have all these different options in terms of platforms with which to meet people, and also in terms of people that are using those platforms, it's like, I can just move on to the next. There's no feeling of like, well, if I am not respectful to this person, or if I treat this person wrong, then it's going to be hard for me to meet another person.
But how have you felt when you've been ghosted?
I have felt, it's never been someone that I've known for a long time. So in the dating field, like, I just felt like, wow, that sucks. You couldn't even tell me that you didn't want to talk to me anymore, but that's okay. And then you feel a little rejected for a bit, and then you move on.
But that's the thing. And then I thought about it. I've been ghosted before, but the impact on me, because it has never been somebody that I was close to in the first place, I'm okay with ghosting people, because when people ghost me, I'm not phased at all. Goodbye. Yeah, that's it. And it's so easy to ghost somebody like that, because one, we don't have the same friends in common. We'll never bump into each other again. He doesn't even have my Facebook or my Instagram. It's like, where are you gonna find me? And then when I ghost somebody, and let's say they have me on Instagram, I just block them. Like, for example, I block them on my phone, right? And then I'll forget about them. But if they try to reach out to me through Instagram, block. Like, I am done with you type of situation. I don't care. And there's no emotional attachments. That's it. And that's how I prefer to do it. No, watch out. We gotta make another video. Why you shouldn't talk to your ex. I think everybody should be ghosting their ex. Okay, break up, then ghost.
I can get behind that.
But that's another video.
I've also ghosted people, but it's usually for me a situation where whatever it is that made me ghost you is so uncomfortable that I just don't want to do it. It's not that I feel like it's normal. And I know there's situations where people can double ghost, like kind of like yours, where like, you know it's not gonna happen and you both just stop talking to each other, which is fine. But like this one guy I went out on a date with, just he was just really weird, and we went out to dinner, and he told me about the fact that he would date his mom if he could, and proceeded to like check up on me too much, and like I wasn't into it. I was just like, well, I'm not your mom. This is not gonna work out. And then he like proceeded to text me all the time, and we lived in the same neighborhood, so he would like follow me down the street. At this point I felt stalked, so I blocked him and I stopped talking to him, because when I actually did try to respond and be nice and let him down easily,
it wasn't going through.
It was a whole like mound of like, why you know, you led me on, like blah blah blah, like blaming. It was just the whole emotional thing, and I was like, okay, well, I don't have the brain power for this, so I'm just gonna not talk to this guy anymore. So that's kind of a ghost out of necessity. A necessity ghost.
But to anybody that have been hurt or have been ghosted, I hope it hasn't been somebody that you know for 2-3 years, your husband, your fiance, whatever, ghost you. I hope that's not the situation. But whatever it is, if you've been ghosted and you feel hurt afterwards, I definitely think you should stop yourself right there. There should be no emotions, no regard for this person, because they didn't respect you enough to have that conversation. They didn't value you enough to have that conversation with you. Like, let's say I had a boyfriend, I broke up with him. Yeah, I wouldn't want to speak to you after that, but I will tell you to your face, look, this is not working out for me. It's over. Like, if I know the person.
Yeah. I don't want anybody that doesn't want me and doesn't have the time to tell me that. So
do not waste your time.
It's easy to just move on. They're not worth it.
Ghosted,
if they're the kind of person that has the kind of character that would do that to you, then you don't really need them in your life.
Keep in mind, we're kind of saying it's okay if you don't know the person. If you met them last week on Tinder and you don't want to have this conversation with them, look, I don't like you because your nose too big. You don't want to tell them that it's okay to ghost them. I think at this point, our generation, we kind of expect it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I don't really expect it, but I understand it. And if, well, you are going to ghost someone,
that's a better word.
Make sure it's for a good reason. You know, if somebody has a weird nose, then maybe you shouldn't talk to them in the first place, you know?
Like, that was the first example that came up.
Not just that example, but like,
you know,
if there's things that make you feel, like maybe just don't swipe
right, left.
Right? I don't know. I don't use those things.
Yeah, she had a boyfriend for so long, and
I forget.
I just hate dating, but that'll be another video.
Don't try to match with somebody that you feel iffy about. You know, don't just mindlessly swipe, and then they're interested, and then you talk, and then you ghost them. It's just kind of rude, you know. But if you have to do it, I guess I'm of the mindset of like, you know, just
you gotta do it.
But if you have a serious relationship with somebody, whether it's a significant other or a friend or anything, anyone, try to tell them, you know? Like,
don't try, tell them. Suck it up and tell them what's the problem, and if you guys can't fix it, go your separate ways. Like, if it's a friend, a boyfriend, somebody you've known for years, they deserve to know that you no longer want to continue on with the friendship or whatever it is with them. So we are being very clear about this.
Yeah, definitely tell them.
But let us know about a time you've been ghosted, or just in general how you feel about ghosting.
Have you been ghosted? The new norm? Is it okay? Do you not agree with it? Why is it not okay? Tell us.
But you know,
it's okay.
Hold on. It's okay. Because let's say I meet like 13 people. I'm talking to 13 people on Tinder. If that's how it works. In a week, I'm not going to have 13 breakups.
That's how it works.
And plus, I can't break up with you if we never got together in the first place. So, I don't know you really. Not to say I don't want to know you. But let us know.
Tell us what you think. This has been the weekly detox
with Dee and Lee.
Thanks for joining us. Bye. See you next time.
See you next week.